Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new sorare video on sorare football. Today we're looking at the draft for the World Cup event. So, as you guys probably saw, I posted another video where I put my first draft, but I decided to redraft my team because I dug deeper and I found some interesting players at good cost. So, I wanted to show you what was my most cost efficiency team that I could make. So as you guys can see, what I did is I basically took my five players that I were gonna play, just filled the rest with random five, um, just basically players that are not gonna play. But we don't care about them. We just need five starters for the first game week. We want to get big rewards first, and then that's what I'm betting on basically. So I'm pretty sure I already had Messi in my last draft because just should be easy one game against Saudi Arabia. They have a really good first game, and I mean, if you want to look at Messi's stats, um, Messi, he has like some of the best stats in the game. As you guys can see, just it's crazy, just hundreds, hundreds, hundreds. So I went with him because it's pretty much sure that they're gonna beat them up. I then went with a little bit more, a little bit cheaper, but I think he's gonna be doing great. It's Griezmann from the French team. I'll show you guys the stats real quick. So here are his stats. Try to show you with France. Yeah, as you can see, guys, with France, he's just playing crazy. 61, 73. He played a little. That was worst. Yeah, this was the worst week for him. But usually with France, he's a big scorer and he's a penalty taker too. So that's interesting. If they have a penalty or something, he's gonna be the one shooting it. So I'm betting on those two attackers for forwards for my team. For the midfield, I went with Kevin De Bruyne. He's one of the most expensive options with Kimmich, but it's for a reason, you know. Um, so the reason I went with De Bruyne, I'll show you guys. Kevin De Bruyne. The stats speaks for themselves. I mean, look at this, guys. It's just crazy. He has like few 30s and stuff, but usually it's just going crazy for him. Even when they lost against Netherlands, 54, 100 here, 91, 47, 59. I mean, he's playing like a crazy man, you know? And he doesn't, I mean, he gets a lot of assists, lots of goals. So, I mean, I'm just looking forward to him playing in the World Cup. Plus, they have a fair chance of making it through their, um, their pool. So, yeah, uh, he's really costly, but I think it's gonna work out for him. And for my defender, I went with Raul Cancelo. So the reason I went with him is I needed a 15 coin defender. So at first I had put Trippier because he has a big offensive attribute where he can score and put some decisives in, as you guys can see. He's a bit decisive. He's a lot. I mean, he has a lot of decising making. So that's good. Plus, he plays for England. But the problem is, I'm just worried they're gonna align someone else, and you know, England is not a sure team when it comes to defenders. So for the moment, I'm not gonna put him in the squad, and I don't think I will at any point. And the rest, I don't. I wasn't interested. I wasn't really interested in maybe Dumfries. Dumfries is really interesting, and Pavard too. But that would pretty much be it. I'd probably go with Raul Cancelo just because of um Portugal has a big. Oh wait, well, I don't know how to write his first name, so I'll just put. Okay, here it is. Portugal have a big chance of making it to the first stage. So yeah, so as you guys can see, I mean, his team just Manchester City wasn't doing as great. He took some goals, but prior to that, it's just really solid. You know, he's just putting up scores. So I believe in him. I think he can be really decisive. And as you guys can see, 91, 100, 79. That's what we want to see for the World Cup. We want to see how Cancelo informed, who's going to be maybe even putting decisives. Who knows? So yeah, this is my team, and I'll show you now, guys, how I'm aligning it. So, oh, putting Schmeichel on the net. So Schmeichel, I mean, the reason I decided to choose him is he's a starter for sure. Okay, I didn't talk about that, but he's a starter for sure. And his first game against Tunisia, I think Tunisia's just not the team that's gonna be scoring against them. So I'm betting on a clean sheet here. And as you guys can see, I mean, they scored against Brazil, sure, but I really think they're not gonna be able to, because they're really good in Africa. But when it comes to like a European team, I don't think they're gonna be able to make up for it. Plus, they have great defending, so I'm not really worried for Schmeichel. I think he's gonna be doing great. Messi, Griezmann, and I'm putting Messi captain just because I believe in my man Messi. You guys may not know, but I'm actually Argentinian and French, so I have the attacking duo. But I'm actually a big fan of Messi. I think he's gonna be doing great for his last World Cup. Really, really thrived and happy to see him play. Um, so yeah, and if you guys want to join my private league right here, I'm gonna put the password in the description. If you guys want to join, go ahead, leave a like, leave a subscribe. It's been a pleasure, guys. Uh, we're already 183,000 participants for the World Cup. So talk to your friends, your parents, everyone. Come on, guys. Look up your squad. Come play. Referral link in the description. See you guys soon.